Hey, if you saw the last video, I kind of want to explain it in more detail about how every single one of the feasts, now they're called feasts, but they're actually moedin, that's plural, for holy convocation, holy dress rehearsals. We're practicing for what we're going to do in heaven, in earth as it is in heaven. These feasts are supposed to go on, we practice them here on earth, the same time they're happening in heaven. They're supposed to sync up, right? That's why I think this calendar thing is getting so important. That's why the Antichrist beast system changed the calendars. But we have God's clock. There's no stopping us now. We figured it out. We know exactly what day we're on right now. We're in the middle of the days of awe, and Day of Atonement is day 190. So we would start off with Nisan. Nisan 1 used to be called Abib because the star Spica used to be called Abib. When you would spot that on the horizon, depending on when the spring equinox is, then you would know that you're in the right month. But that's for another topic. We want to talk about how every single one of these moedin, these holy convocations, holy dress rehearsals, feasts, every single feast lines up on a significant date of a development of a fetus in the womb, of a baby in the womb. Remember, God said, every single one of the hairs on our head are numbered. He knew us before we were in the womb. Our names were written in the book of life before the foundations of the earth were ever even laid. Listen, okay? These people who are going on and on about abortion don't understand. These people who don't read the Bible don't understand that it is a word of God. You have to read it for yourself. There's way too many false Christians and people out there who get implanted in there to pretend they're Christian to give us, them, whatever, a bad name. Look, the 14th day on average of a woman's ovulation cycle, she ovulates on the 14th day. The Passover, when Jesus sacrifices himself, that is on Passover, on the 14th day. 14th day after the new moon. The next day, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Feast of Unleavened Bread. He was pierced and striped for our transgressions. This is the day that the sperm enters into the egg. Okay? And then the third day, first fruits, when Jesus rises from the dead, the egg attaches. It's implantation day. It attaches to the uterus. Okay, now we can skip, there's the quickening, there's so many, every single one of these major developments of a fetus. I don't even want to say the word fetus, but it's the exact same day of these feasts. I promise you, it's in the Bible. Look, the Bible even says that the moon is responsible for the tides. Science has proven the Bible over and over and over again. Let's go to day 180 of the year. Yom Teruah, Feast of Trumpets, the warning sound. That is when the baby can now respond to sound. Day 190, Day of Atonement, the blood sacrifice. The baby's blood is now self-sufficient, not getting it from the placenta. Cut to Hanukkah, with the dedication of the temple. We are the temple. That's when the baby's born. These people who are